Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name is Makongoro David Thomas, all the way from Professional Tour Guide School. And this morning, I'm out here in this amazing forest known as Meru Forest. I'm gonna be checking out a really interesting microhabitat and habitat. So I hope you are going to enjoy this lesson accordingly, as we will get an opportunity to learn some new knowledges that probably you didn't even know before. So I warmly welcome you, and let us be together until the end of the lesson. So may you might remember that habitat is just the place whereby a living organism and non-living organism are living. So it can provide some important materials to that living organism, for example, water and food, which means nutrients, and the place that these guys can live. So the question that we just have to ask ourselves in our mind is what the habitat is in here in this forest. For example, we got a waterfall, it is over there. That waterfall, it is important to the water sources because it adds oxygen to those water sources so that they can enable the living organisms that are living in the water to survive and breathe properly. So because as they flowing in that way, it is purify the water. So through the purification of water, it enables those living organisms to breathe properly and also to live through the provision of an oxygen. So I can say that without this waterfall, we would have no fish to eat today, and many living organisms that are living in the water would probably die, and it would affect the ecosystem. So what is the ecosystem? I think that's another lesson for the another day. I don't want to go much more further because this is not that I have prepared for you guys. So if God wishes, it will be the lesson for other day. So let us get back to our lesson. The other habitat that we got here in this forest, it is trees. As you can see, this area is surrounded with a lot of trees here, very amazing. It is the habitat to some kind of living organism, for example birds, and you can just feel the sound of different birds that are here in this forest. Very, very amazing. But also we got something like rotten logs, which means fallen trees, and this is really what I'm going to talk about this now. So it's very, very amazing. Fallen trees is when we are talking about the life that comes from the trees. As we all know that trees begin their life or spend their life more as a tall plant. Of course, they grow very, very tall, as you can see. Definitely, they grow very, very tall. So every now and then they got old, and eventually they fall down to the ground. So once they fall down to the ground, you may see that it is lifeless plant when it is lying on the ground, or you may see that it is a useful plant when it's lying on the ground or wherever. But believe it or not, it is important to some kind of living organism because it is a new home to some kind of living organism or small organism, because they get important material through that fallen trees. So I'm going to check out some log which is already fallen down, which we can find out which kind of living organism that are living under special log. So come on, let us go and check out. Guys, as I've said before, and this is what that I was explaining over there. So this one is the rotten log. As you can see, it has already fallen down, and we have no idea which has made this one to fall down. Of course, that is not necessary to us. So as you can see, it's very, very moisty, very, very moist, and it seems like decomposers has already been here for a long, long time to make sure that they are doing their job. So this is a rotten log. It is fallen down. So it is a micro habitat to some kind of small organism, which is really, really small, very, very small. It is difficult to be seen using the eyes. So you can see there are living organisms. As you can see, this one here, they are moving around. They are just moving around. It's very, very small. You can't be able to see them using theirs easily. You can just imagine how nature amazing is. This guys are living under this special log and they survive, they get nutrients, they get something which is very important to them to survive. Within this a single log, it is possible to find decomposers, producers and consumer, which together they form a food web. So it is really amazing, so amazing. Can you just take a look and imagine how wonderful nature is? So just see, you can see, very amazing. See how soft it is, very soft. It seems like the composers has already been here for a long time, making sure that they are doing their job to make sure this one it is decaying, you know. So this one, it is a habitat to, it's a micro habitat to some living organism which are really thin to be seen in the eyes, very small definitely. So as you can see here, they are very thin. They are, as you can see, this one here is very small. So this log here, it is falling down just for a long time, and it is providing nutrients to those small organism which has been here. So they surviving throughout this log here. So it is very amazing how these organisms are surviving through this small log here, that they spending their life, they are moving around each other, they are just surviving and searching for food. Very amazing. So as I've said that this is microhabitat to some kind of living organism. As you can see, it is lifeless plant. It is lying here, and it's just for a long time, and we all have no idea which has made this plant to fall down. Of course, that is, it does matter to us. So you can see living organisms are very thin that are living under this special log. As you can see, this one here are moving around, very amazing. They are very cooperative. They are so busy. And so within this log here, there is just a place where those tiny organisms are living. So we are just checking out which kind of living organism are here. Of course, it is difficult to observe them because they are moving around. It is very small, very small, and we are so sorry to them because we have made disturbance to these guys here. Yeah, can you just see, you can see this one here, it's very small, it's moving. Yeah, so within this single log they can get nutrients, and they live and survive very safely. Of course, they are very small, which is really difficult to see them using the eyes. As you can see, this one here, can you take a close look? See, these guys are moving around here, very amazing. They are just search for food here, very busy. So you can see this very soft. So this at the end of the day, it's become the material back to the soil because they will decay. So I hope you guys have fun today learning a life under the logs. So thank you for your time, thank you for your concentration, and I see you next time. May you be blessed. This is Marco, and this is brought to you all the way from Professional Tour Guide School. Thank you so much.